Let's go. Yo. Get up, nah I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts.
What's up, Chicago? Listen, guys, this isn't your dad's rebuild. This isn't your granddad's rebuild. Fresh off a seismic coaching hire and a flood of all-pro talent, the Bears have transformed every trench and every threat spot, folks. Strap in as we break down the seismic roster upgrades, guys. Oh my gosh. This is turning Chicago into a full-blown contender, and we're going to break it down here in a little bit. This offseason, the Chicago Bears have ignited a roster metamorphosis, hiring offensive mastermind Ben Johnson, man. Shout out to Ben Johnson and everything that he's about to do. This guy is amazing, man. Ever since he's hit the building, you could tell that he is all about it, man. He is all in, not just part of it. He is all in, man. And let me say this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything that you've done so far. I could tell that you're a grinder. I could tell that you are putting this team first, man. And he's replacing overmatched linemen, underwhelming defenders, and pedestrian pass catchers with blue chip talent. Under Johnson in Detroit, the Lions finished fifth in scoring in 2022 with nearly 27 points per game, and fifth in 2023, 27 points per game, proving his scheme can elevate any quarterback. On the line, all-pro guard Joe Thuney arrives boasting an 82 PFF pass block grade, fifth, and 73.5 run block grade, while Jordan Jackson brings a near 70 run block grade, and Drew Dalman anchors the center spot with an 80 run block grade. That's fifth. In the trenches, rookie caliber beast Dayo Odeyingbo exploded for 8 sacks, 38 tackles, and 9 tackles for a loss in 2023. And 3-time Pro Bowler Grady Jarrett owns nearly 37 career sacks, folks. That's right. Nearly 37 career sacks. Oh my. The skill group now features slot machine Olamide Zacchaeus, 45 catches, 506 yards, 3 tutties in 2024. Mismatched tight end Colston Loveland, 56 catches, 582 yards, 5 tutties in 2024. And speedster Luther Burden III, 86 catches. Oh my. Nearly 100 catches, 1,212 yards, 9 tutties in 2023, 441 sack, 40-yard dash, man. This isn't just incremental tinkering. It's a full throttle reforge designed for instant impact, guys. Here's the coaching overhaul, man. I'm going to tell you right now, it's freaking ridiculous. Ben Johnson arrives armed with a playbook that turned Detroit into a top 5 scoring offense and the NFL's most prolific passing attack in 2024. He injects creativity, pacing, and quarterback-friendly concepts that will unleash Caleb Williams' cannon arm and improvisational flair, guys. He's all about improv, man. Johnson's chronological mastery of zone stretch, play action, and RPO dynamics will transform Chicago's offense from static to scintillizing. And it starts in practice every morning, folks. He's a grinder, man. Getting up early. I don't even know if he goes to sleep, man. But let's talk about this trench revolution, man. Let's talk about the guard corps reinvented. Let's talk about no other than Joe Thuney. is an Iron Man, guys. He's an Iron Man, 3-time Super Bowl champion who graded out as a PFF top 5 pass blocker, 82, and a strong run blocker at nearly 74 in 2024. His veteran savvy erases the Jenkins era woes. Jenkins posted only a 76 pass block and a 74 run block when he was on the field, leaving the left guard spot an elite fortress. Jonah Jackson arrives with a 69 PFF run block, excellent and power run schemes and drive block combos. A stark upgrade over Nate the ain't so great career low of 53 run block grade, 136 in the NFL, and I think there was only 135 actual players. Jackson's mauling style will go gash fronts and spring the backfield, guys. Let's talk about some freaking center stability, man. Everywhere you turn, we are having dynamic players, man. Dynamic players. Guys, everywhere is an upgrade. Pay attention. Let's focus. Let's focus. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. Coleman Shelton's mediocrity, 60 overall PFF, is history. It's gone. Get it out of here. It's trash, guys. It is freaking garbage. Get him out of here, because now we got Drew Dalman logged in an 80 run block grade, 5th amongst all centers. That's right. We got a top 5 and brings 40 straight starts of rock steady center play, guys. He'll slam the door on interior stunts and free flow lanes for the run game, guys. Let's talk about defensive razor's edge, explosive edge upgrade. Dayo Odeyingbo exploded on the scheme, guys. Oh my, in Indy with 8 sacks, 38 tackles, 9 tackles for a loss in 2023, instantly eclipsing DeMarcus Walker's 3 sacks last season. Odeyingbo, violent hands and bend at kick technique will wreck pockets. I love the fact that this guy has freaking crazy chop suey violent hands, man. Bends at kick technique, wreck pockets, early downs. How you doing? Keep it moving. Plays at the 3, 4, 5. So he plays every position, guys, except the freaking nose tackle. I bet you could even put some rocks in his freaking pockets. He could probably weigh down enough to do that too, man. Let's talk about interior disruption, guys. Grady Jarrett. Oh my, he brings that freaking dude. Let's talk about Grady Jarrett. This guy's so freaking exciting. This guy is freaking tantalizing, guy. Oh my, 3 Pro Bowls and 37 career sacks, a game wrecker inside who will dominate double teams and free up blitz lanes. His presence transforms the interior from a liability into a launching pad for the front 7, guys. Offensive weapons arsenals, all these guys that we've got at our disposal, man. Any weapon. You can't lock us down anymore. We've got some slot accelerators in the building now with Olamide Zaccheaus. He turned short area quickness into big plays. You saw him over there in Washington doing some nasty magic. 45 receptions, 506 yards, and 3 tutties in 2024. Telling you right now, dude, he's good on special teams also. 11 YPR, dude, creating mismatches versus linebackers in 3 wide sets, man. Let's talk about mismatched tight ends. Colston Loveland hauled in 56 passes for 582 yards, 5 tutties in 2024, and a 10 YPR, dude. 6'6", 6'6". You can't teach 6'6". This guy is tall as a giraffe. Telling you right now, he will feast on linebackers and safety matchups with elite catch radius, man. And make no mistake about it, we now have a deep threat dynamo in Luther Burden, man. This guy is going to be a burden against other defenses. He's going to dominate the NFC North just like he did it in the SEC. 1 second, quick water break, guys. Rough out here on these streets. doing this show by myself. Oh man, appreciate you guys. I'm never alone when I got you guys. You guys are amazing. Luther Burden, 3, dominated the SEC with 86 catches, 1,212 yards, and 9 tutties in 2023, folks. 14 YPR, displaying sub 4.5 speed. Contested catches, prowess, yards after catch, explosiveness that will stretch defenses vertically and make you look silly. Here's the deal, guys. Pass protection surge is at an all-time premium. Our offensive line PFF grades jump from bottom to top 5, projecting at 0.10 EPA per play improvement and reducing pressure rate by 25%, turning 3 and out into sustained drives, folks. Let's talk about our rushing upsides, man. Upgrade run block grades forecast at a plus 0.20 yards, guys. Before contact on design runs, opening lanes for sustainable ground attack. Pass rush explosion, Odeyingbo and Jarrett's combined sack potential, 15 projected sacks, guys, off of 2 guys. That's it. On third down, plus 8%, man. Loving it, loving it. Let's talk about the playmaking elevation, man. How we're going to elevate things with this new skill of weapons, averaging 12 yards per freaking target, guys. 12 yards per target. That's over a freaking first down. Every dang time you get the ball. I love it. Versus 8.3 previously, translating to a plus 0.15 EPA per pass attempt. That's huge. That's huge. Now, guys, listen, man, I'm going to tell you right now, we got a call to arms, and here's why, Bears Kingdom. Brace yourselves. This is not your grandfather's rebuild. We've injected premium talent across every level, fortifying with championship DNA. That's right, folks. Championship DNA. Expect a high-octane attack, a relentless front, and playmakers that morph this roster into contenders instead of pretenders. Rally behind Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson's vision. It's time to roar back to relevance, folks. I'm telling you right now. Smash that subscribe button, drop your upgrade and your grade. I want to see what your grade is. I give it a solid A, man. Some people have already heard A+. Some people said a bust. I want to hear. Let's hear it in the chat, man. I'm going to go over to the chat here in a little bit. But yeah, let's do that right now. Let's see what you guys are up to. I'm so excited about this, man. We did a great job. We've done a great job fortifying every single position, all the coaches, everywhere, all of these guys. Look at all these weapons, man. This is amazing just in this draft alone. Oh, man. This guy right here, he's the one that excites me. This Newman guy. Oh, my gosh. Newman. This dude, too, man. Oh, Ozzy Trapilo, man. You know, when he got the freaking introduction of his life from freaking Seth freaking Rollins, that was freaking amazing. I love it. This guy right here, he kind of excites me. I was really hoping that we would pick him up. We need some help, and I think he's going to do us a good service, man. But seriously, all these guys, man, like I said, I like myself some Shamar Turner. I like all these dudes. The freaking running back, I think he's pretty freaking solid. I'm excited about him. Ozzy, I'm excited about him. All these dudes, man, for real. Let me know in the comments below who excites you the most here. Who's the one that's really got you excited? I mean, Colston Loveland jumps out, obviously. He's the first guy that we drafted, all that good stuff. Good guy, exciting, very, very on fire. Happy to be here. You could tell. I think all these guys are happy to be here. Even this guy, man, I tell you what, there's not a lot of people that are giving him the chance of day, man. He's not getting a fair shot at all. I mean, I know it looks that way, that we got, we basically like really, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to speak nothing negative into existence. I've already seen enough, but I'm hoping it works out. It's my Bears fan, in me. I gotta wish for the best and have some positive vibes there. You never know what these coaches are thinking or doing. We've got a lot of good coaches, man. We got a lot of good coaches. I tell you right now. And this guy right here, holy cow. You want to talk about Antoine Randall, dude? When he had that call, let's see if I got it. Let's see if I got this call. I think I did it earlier on the show. We can play it. How's everybody in the chat doing? I love you guys. Thanks for showing up and showing out. You guys are the best. Let's see. Where's the videos? Oh, yeah. I think is this the this is the burden. Check this out, man. I've already watched this like 5 times. I'm gonna share this with you.
Luther.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy it.
Hey, it's Ryan Post from the Bears. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You sick of waiting?
I've been waiting a while.
I know you have. Well, we're gonna put your name in right now, all right?
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Appreciate you. All right, here's Coach Johnson. Luther.
Yes,
how
sir.
we doing, buddy?
I'm
you
doing
ready
great.
to go?
I'm ready to go.
It's time now. Coach Strink told me what you're about now, all right?
Yes, sir.
He said we're getting a dog. Is that what we're getting?
That's me.
I
That's
know.
who I am.
I know. Buckle it up, man. We got to get to work, all right?
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. Hey, I'm going to pass you on to our president here, Kevin Warren, okay?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Luther, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
What's in the past is the past. It's time to come be a Chicago Bear. I'm excited.
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
ready.
the best. Yes,
okay,
sir.
Here's our, Coach Randall L. Here he is right here.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You
sir.
ready for it?
Yes, sir. I'm ready. I've been ready.
That's right. We're going to the top of the mountain, baby, and you going with us. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. I'm right there.
How you feeling?
I'm excited, man. It's a dream come true, man. For sure.
That's right. We ready to get it done, just like we talked about.
Yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So, man, I tell you what, that guy gets him fired up, doesn't he? He gets the job done. They get fired up when they hear this dude, and he's younger. So they're, we got all these guys. What I'm trying to tell you, man, we got all these coaches in the building. We got guys, Eric Bieniemy, dude. We got all these freaking guys that are young, and then even the older guys, they seem cool too. You got to have a little bit of everything, man. You can't just be one-sided. You can't be like, I just want a bunch of old heads, be old school, and this and that. Like, it's fine, but you got everybody cannot receive the same message the same way. Everybody's different, man. Everybody's different, and you can tell right away how this dude can freaking speak to the players, man. Speak to a player at his position, And I love the way that the coaching team brought it all together when the phone call, the phone call. You could just make a phone call and like be done with it. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, they care. They care. They're excited about all this. This ain't just a show. This is the real deal. It's all in. You could tell it, you could feel it, the vibe. My friend Karen and Terrence, they were at the draft, and they were excited about it, man. They had a good old time. Well, not at the, not in Green Bay. They were at Soldier Field, and but the energy was just off the charts. It was so much fun. Anybody else in the chat get a chance to make it, or what was your special draft spot? What did you do? Where were you at? I was up at Bridges, quite a bit at home. I checked it out pretty much everywhere. So yeah, just let me know where you guys looked at the draft from. Love you guys. Well, how do you guys feel about that running back, man? Oh my gosh, I like that running back. He's pretty good, man. I think he's pretty good. I like him from I like him from Maryland. Yeah. They showed some highlight reels. I don't think I got to put that on here. Let me see. Let me see if I put that video on here. I don't think I did quite yet. I was preparing it. But dude, this guy can run the rock and bulldoze people over. I'm sure you guys have already seen it by now. It's fun. Well, we could watch this again. Let's watch this again. This one's a fun highlight reel of Luther Burden here. Gotta turn that down. They get on me about the music. Oh man, this guy looks like he's gonna be a lot of fun. Lots of energy, fights hard, runs fast. They basically say he's like a Debo Samuel, but with speed, with more speed. And you could see it. He plays so loose, so free. He's plays with a chip on his shoulder, and he's going to play with one now even more so because he feels like he should have been the first receiver picked in the draft. Man, he does not. This goes out to Bear Down Blog. They're the ones that made this video on Instagram. Shout out to them. I love this video. It's a good one. Yeah. I'm gonna come up with a couple more too, guys. I got some more. So, anyways, how's everyone doing in the chat? Let's check you guys out. Yeah, I can't. Thanks for giving us the link, but if I click it, you guys click on that link after the show. Don't do it right now. We'll lose you guys. Vaughn, thanks for showing up and showing out. I appreciate you, man. You sound like you got a good head on your shoulder. Sounds like you know ball. Hey, I like what Vaughn says, PH Vaughn. He says Burden got a chip on his shoulders, man. Michael Totos, he goes to he goes to Missouri, and he's a big Burden fan. He's been telling us all about him the whole time. I've had him on many shows. Great co-host. And yeah, man. Monagy, the 7th rounder is going to be open some eyes. Yeah, like I said, talked to Terrence and his wife. They were saying they have a friend out there in Maryland, and this guy, he has not over like 700 carries or something in his career, and he hasn't fumbled the ball once. That's huge, guys. When you get somebody that has that type of listen, they're going to take care of the ball, and you don't have to worry about them, coughing it up. That's huge because, as a rookie, I want you to do the best that you can, run as hard as you can. But at the end of the day, as long as you don't put us in a hole if we're already in a hole or not in a hole, do not put us in a hole. Protect the rock at all costs. And that's one blaring issue that I talked about earlier today is that if you look at all the top running backs, all the way from Caleb Johnson, Omarion Hampton, and even Ashton Genty, the one thing that they all had in common is that they coughed up the rock a lot, man. They fumbled the ball, And what do you think if a guy like Ben Johnson is saying, no block, no rock? Well, if you drop the rock, you're definitely not going to get the rock at all, right? He frowns upon that, I would say, quite a bit. It's going to be a lot of push-ups, 8-count bodybuilder, self-destructs, all that stuff. Probably some Navy SEAL training in the water. Who knows what he's doing, but he's not up for that at all, man. High octane, very fast. You got to think, think fast, man. Do good. I think that's Ben Johnson wants you to give your all and not mess up, man. That's how I believe. He's looking for some professionals, some professionals. What's up, Cliff? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming in, checking us out. Yeah, I think we are taking this division back, man. This is the most invested I've been in since 2021, ever since the hiring of Ben. I know he's going to make big changes. Yeah, man, he's going to make some really big changes, I believe. Well, he's already made big changes, right? I mean, look, we were talking about this already. The entire restructuring of the coaching, all the coaches that he went out and got, he is not concerned about or worried about anybody taking his job, man. JT Barrett, Antoine, even Eric Bieniemy, all these dudes, man, all these dudes. And I tell you what, here's the deal. They are all here to help out. Everybody's grabbing a row and everybody's going to do their part, and nobody's going to freaking let this boat go down. We are going to move forward. Everybody's going to row. And freaking, I think this is the most loose I've seen Ryan Poles maybe since he got hired. And he just looks different, man. You could just tell, like, he feels like the pressure is off him, man, and he's just loose, and everybody looks good. They're happy, and if they're happy, we should be happy. If not, we should be concerned. Now, I will say this: when Ben first got there, he had bags under his eyes and he was working hard, still is, not saying he's not. And what do you guys think? What do you guys think that he did after all of this? I'll tell you what. Here's the deal. I wonder, after all that hard work and dedication, working around the clock in the war room and all that stuff, if they actually took today off, or you guys think they were in the lab. Let me know in the chat if you guys know, if you're just, we got a speculation, or what you guys know happens the day after the draft. Like, dude, can we do a sabbatical? Can we have like a day? I mean, I know the guys, like, they all went up to Soldier and Hallis and, took a look around and all that stuff. And that's all fine. That's still work. But it's not like, answering phones and making phone calls and emails and all that stuff and grinding and driving and flying and all that. It gets a little crazy. But you guys think that they're going to get a little bit of time, or is it's just one after the other, just one moment after the other? Like, what's your guys' take on that? You guys know? I'm really curious, because I honestly, I could use a day off after that, man. That's crazy. So Cliff says, on paper, these coaches are going to build a great team. Vaughn says, I will say this is the year of no excuses for Caleb. I say that, Vaughn, I'll back you up, and I'll add to this. I believe in what you're saying to be true, but I think that there's a lot of no excuses for a lot of players. Okay. But I agree. Yeah. And that is actually, that's pretty tough, right? Year two. I mean, we're demanding a lot from a young player, but I agree with you. No excuses. You got everything. For sure. Jeff says, great comp, Luther and Deshaun. Jackson? Deshaun Jackson? Probably. I don't know another Deshaun. Cliff Victoria says, I think Ben decided he's not going to get a Super Bowl with Goff, so he ran to Caleb. Capital, all caps, ran. Oh, James, always going back memory lane. Jesus Christ. Yep. So Dave Rigdon, what up, buddy? Oh, that's where the comp come from. I like it. I'm thinking we got our Deshaun Jackson. Yeah. So well, who was that? Was that Colin? Yeah, Colin was basically saying that on Fox. Was that Fox? Yeah. He was basically saying that this guy, Deshaun is way too small. He's way too small. Deshaun Jackson is teeny tiny. This guy's big. They're basically, looking at him, and you guys seen him, right? Hold on. Let me pull up. Here, you'll be able to see him. Look he's jacked, man. That ain't no teeny tiny Deshaun. No, that's a bad comp. That's a terrible comp. Sorry, bro. This guy's way bigger than that. Deshaun was tiny. Like, he had like freaking little limbs, little tree limbs on him, little twigs for legs. He's very frail, very light. This guy's jacked. They're saying Deebo Samuel was speed. Yeah. Not liking that comp. We can agree to disagree on that one. So let's see what else is going on in the chat. Michael, bear down, baby. Bear down, bro. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about Menage, the 7th rounder. He's going to open some eyes. And I think that linebacker is going to basically really, really surprise a lot of us. What's up, Kamish? How you doing, buddy? Love you, man. James says Grady Jarrett's going to bring it on the defense for sure, man. For sure. Yep. That's pretty much it for the chat, man. You guys are the best. You guys always bring the heat. A lot of good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Young Debo, for sure. For sure, young Debo. More speed, they say. More speed, though. Let me see. I think I got another fun video for you guys. Let's get our popcorn. Let's watch another video. Let's see what we got here, okay? Let's do right after these guys got drafted, starting off with Luther, okay? Check this out, man. Check this out. And then Trapilo's next, I believe.
Chicago, man. It's Luther Burton here. I can't wait to get to work and get to Chicago, man. Bird down. Let's go.
Super fired up for this opportunity. Thank you guys so much. I'm excited to get there and get to work. Bear down.
Hey, how y'all doing, Chicago fans? Can't wait to get started, man. Ready to go, ready to get with the guys. Hey, bear down.
That's great, man. I love those. So cool. I think, let's see. One more. Oh, the Seth Rollins. I have to show you guys the Seth Rollins. I did this in this morning show, and I seen some new guys out there. So let's share this too with you guys. Why not?
Green Bay, Wisconsin! I know y'all mad because championship gold looks good on the blue and orange. We are in the shadow of Lambeau Field. And I love Lambeau Field because the king of the North, the best quarterback in the NFC North, Caleb Williams, is undefeated at Lambeau Field. Let me remind you, I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am Seth freaking Rollins. And I am here to tell you that with the 56th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the greatest franchise in the NFL, the Chicago Bears, select Ozzie Trapillo, tackle from Boston College. Let's burn it down and bear down, Chicago.
Sorry about that, guys. Got a little disruption there. Hope you guys were able to see that. That's a fun video. I love it every time I watch it. It's so cool. And with that being said, we got one more video. I just spoke to Misty McMichael, Mongo's wife. I said this in the earlier show, and basically she said there's going to be a special ceremony for Steve up at Soldier Field, and then there's going to be a private one, and she was just letting me know the whereabouts and when and all that stuff. And then once that's finalized, it'll be a press date and all that'll come out, and the whole public will be able to go to the one at Soldier, and then there'll be a private one for just the family and friends. And it's his fight's over, guys. He fought long and hard, and like I said, it was on the earlier show, it was tough, several years, man. This guy's been battling for his family, for his friends, for Macy, his daughter, for Misty, his wife, brothers, sisters, everybody, man. He's just been battling and fighting, and you think he's gonna fight all the way to Canton because they finally gave him the news, and you're worried if he's gonna make it, and that's why they didn't want to fly him out there, because the flight alone, and the Bears were gonna pay for that even to bring him out there. He'd be the first ever, put on the coat, everything, fly him out in a special, and they said, stay at home. Let's do it at home. So it was the first simulcast that they've had done for that. So it's, it's first of many things, man. And Steve Mongo McMichael, man, he just, he really, just amazing guy, man. Has a lot of emotions and a lot going on now, couple years, helped raise a lot of money for his benefit. Gave a big Happy Gilmore check up at Bridges Scoreboard to Mongo for his nursing fund, Misty and all that, and just been there meeting all his friends and interviewing his friends and helping all that and being around the family and stuff. And it was just a really big blessing. You know, my mom, she passed away back in 2009 of cancer. And I says, if the good Lord ever gave, you know, something like a platform for me to be able to help out, I would. And he said, okay, here you go. You asked for it. And I just took the ball with it and ran. And now we're just kind of going to start doing more with the American Cancer Society. We're partnered up with them and going to help out, you know, bring them on some more. It's been a while. We got to start getting focused on that. We're doing stuff at the local high school, getting the baseball kids up there, high school baseball team. You guys go check it out. It was cool. We actually had the draft going on, had the kids up there. We talked about what they liked and you know, them playing baseball and how their season's going, because they're off to a really good start. The high school is, and had the coach up there. And it was just cool to see the crowd of all of the kids, you know, and just giving back to my local community, you know, just like Mongo did, man. He was there for everybody. If you guys remember that, everywhere. He was one of the biggest givers when there was ever a need, if there was ever a benefit, if there was some way to raise money and help out, he would be there, man. So I'm just channeling my inner Mongo. I'm just trying to help out. But like that, to local outreach to community and stuff. And then the softball girls, they're coming up May 9th, I believe, because this Friday is going to be prom. And then the following Friday we'll be up there with the softball, you know, to the, what do you call it? The captains, and then the coach, assistant coach. And it's really good. It's going to be great. So back to Mongo, you know, the trip to Canton, you know, up at Chicago Bears Stadium week 1 when they gave him the ring, all that's all on here. Just check out the pictures, my family, my daughter, my son, everybody, man. What a ride, man. I'm just so blessed to be a part and be around this man and his family. So let's just have a moment for Steve. And I love you, Steve, man. I'm glad your fight's over and you're up there. Give my mom a big hug for me, brother. All right, guys, enjoy the show. Freely. Times when my hands go up. There's times when my hands go free. There's times when my there's days when I wanna be the best in the game. That's my name. Check no restraints. I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain. Assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout, and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on this is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic. You can't stop it, it's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Go! Too lost with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna beat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take I'm wrestling with the dark, but I'm trying to reach for the gas. No, never stop competing. The struggle keeps me on. And it brings down the walls of my pride. All right, guys. Yeah, that was just a little, you know, I just did a little slideshow. Sorry. For you guys, and just a tribute to him. You know, it's never enough for a man like that, what you could do for him. You know, he's just, like I said, done so much for everybody, including myself, and I'm just glad he's at peace now. So, yeah, guys, Yes, sir. I was at the Hall of Fame. Mongo invited me. I was with his family. I got the family deal, the press pass. I'll be back this year too. But um, yeah. Anyways, did you guys were able to see the video? Did I do the video right? Somebody said, Cliff said I did the 2 windows running or something. I don't know what happened. Trying, man. Get a little choked up, and I get the. Hold on, let me turn this off. Okay. Yeah. So, all right, guys. I think that concludes the show. I need to boogie. I think we got everything. We talked about, basically all the upgrades and stuff, man. I'm really excited, man. What did anybody tell me their grades? Oh, there was an echo. I was talking in the background or something. Maybe that's what the echo was. So, um, thanks, Jones. Appreciate you, man. Love you. Okay, got it. Yeah, can you guys give me a grade? Like, I know it doesn't mean much, but just kind of trying to wrap my brain around this whole thing. I think sometimes when you put grades on the draft, I think they did. I think they did really good. And let me just say one thing. I want to say one thing, okay, guys? If I could just say one thing. I think there's several different ways that you could shore up a team, right? Through free agency, through trades and draft, right? That's the 3 ways to do it. Unless I'm missing something, I think those are the 3 ways. And the Bears did free agents, they signed free agents, they did trades, and then they drafted. And I think best player available who they got, traded back to get more. And why did they get more? They needed more because they spent so much money on free agents and the trades to, acquire talent that's already proven commodity. Like, these guys are not potential players. These guys have already been playing in the NFL. They've had productive, careers, good careers. And these are the guys that are going to help with the incoming rookies. The guys, listen, only 60% of all kids that get drafted in the NFL make it. Only 60%. That's marginally just a little bit above half. So the one good thing about free agents and the one good thing about trades is they've already made it in the NFL. So that's one thing. So, but 3 different ways to upgrade your team. I believe the Bears went out and they won the offseason through free agency and through trades. And then they had to go ahead and resign. And they still need to resign some guys. They got to extend the contract to Thuney. There's a lot of stuff. So the only way you could do that is try to balance things out. It's a little give and take. And I feel like stretching it out, getting a little bit more bang for your buck, and extending, or how do you say, not extending, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm still caught up in the feelings right now, guys. Just stretching it out, stretching it out and getting, trading back. We all talked about it. And then when we did it, we started to complain. I think what happened in this draft is we got what we got what the Bears needed, not what we wanted. We thought we wanted this. We thought we wanted that. And they went out and got complete different guys. I mean, I'm sure you guys thought about probably Burden more than Loveland, and you guys didn't think about the running back from Maryland. Maybe a couple of you did, but I don't think, we were all looking at like the top high end stuff, But yeah, anyways, getting back to your draft grades. What do you guys think? Vaughn says a B because he was hoping to get Judkins, but hopefully Menage is the new Montgomery, and Ben we trust. So listen, I would like to add to this, Vaughn. He did not over 700 carries. He never fumbled the ball at all. And I like that. I think that's awesome. I think he runs powerful. I think he runs strong. Somebody in the show earlier today says that his player comp to them, pro comp, is Kareem Hunt. Let me know who your man, I had that video. I was working on that video for you guys. I'm sorry about that, man. It's been a lot. But that video reminded me of. I mean, he just runs through people, man. He's a little bowling ball, and he never drops the rock. He never fumbles, man. Somebody said wouldn't hurt to bring Nick Chubb in for a workout or Dobbins. Yeah, I definitely I could see that. Let's see. Jones says A minus. I'm glad we didn't overreach for anyone. Yeah, I think, and here's the interesting rub about that, Illinois Jones, is we were all talking about not trading up to going and getting a running back like Ashton Genty, and having to give up extra draft capital to move up, and we didn't do that. We actually traded back. When we did, we had a problem. Some people had a problem with it, and I wasn't really happy about that linebacker that we picked up. I still kind of questionable about him. I could see where he could be versatile and he could play, on the edge, where he could play, I think, they're also looking at him and backing up Tremaine Edmonds, things like that. Probably maybe even at safety, how they like to say they like to make things look different, but do the same thing. And I believe when you run a cover one, you get a guy down in the box, or you have him play slot, depending on where you move around in the offense, motion, all that stuff. You got to be, versatile. And I think that's what a guy like him might do. Just a type, Hypolite, thank you, could compete for a safety job. You know what? And that's where I could see him playing down in the box. Still a linebacker, but play multiple positions. Look, Kyler Gordon's being asked to. Jalen Johnson's being asked to. They're being asked to play all over, nickel, corner, safety. So why not him? I think that's what we're going to see a lot of. So we'll see. We don't know yet, but that's a conjecture right now. So Vaughn says he heard Rutgers went through a new process, high and tight, with running backs since they had a fumbling problem. Hey, what's the help me out, Vaughn? You seem like you're with it. I hope you come back for the next show, bro. You've been helping me out a lot. Even like to try you out for a 2-minute dissertation, little quick video. Maybe get you on the show sometime. We always like to bring people on that are willing and able to come on the show as a guest. But help me out. Who was the Rutgers running back that's pretty darn good? He's in the NFL right now, and he's had pretty good success too, man. Can you help me out with that, or anybody else? Illinois Jones, Cliff. I know one of you guys out there will get it, or even just Google it. Last running back from Rutgers, NFL running back, something like that. If you guys don't mind. But I'm excited to see what he can do. I'm excited all these guys. So I tell you what, this guy, if you guys don't mind, I'd like to bring this up again. I know I've been speaking at a lot of the stuff we've already talked about. This guy right here from Michigan State, okay? From Michigan State. Talk about it, man. Listen to this guy, okay? Newman. Okay, so I asked, Jim Miller. Jim Miller is a Michigan State alumni, right? So I talked to him about Newman. Basically, he's like, dude, this guy's legit. Like, he can play center, he can play guard, tackle, and like his numbers are redunculous, man. Really good guy. Oh, thank you, KJ. KJ Chicago-rilla. Dude, this guy's legit. Shout out to KJ, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Pacheco, Vaughn, you guys are all coming out, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, Pacheco, man. Pacheco. Love it. Love it. Dude, if he could be a Pacheco, and that's what I was talking about, guys. You guys remember that? I was talking, and I'm not saying like I'm a genius over here. You guys already know I claim I don't know, diddly squat. I'm just a fan like the rest of you guys. But I love talking. I love you guys. You guys are the best. You guys make me look smart over here. I like this guy because he's so versatile. The Pacheco types, you can catch the ball, run the ball, block, all this kind of stuff, right? But not everybody can be Saquon Barkley. Not everybody has to be a Derrick Henry. I mean, last known commodity at running back that wasn't that size was Pacheco, and they won a Super Bowl with that dude. I believe his rookie year, right? So there is a need for all different types of backs in the NFL. So you don't have to have a big old, lug in the backfield all the time, man. You can get it done with him. Does anybody have any wrong guy for sure. Does anybody have any information? Let me take this down. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Give me a moment. Where's it at? Shout out to KJ, man. Oh, Ozzy Trapilo. You guys got any info on this guy? I know he's like, what, 6'8"? I mean, they're excited to have him. I saw the video. They were all excited. And what was cool about that video is you actually had the offensive lineman speak at the end. You know how they had Antoine Randall? Well, they had Rashard, he got on and he started talking to him. And he goes, you're going to make our offensive line instantly better. And what's cool is there's a little connection there with, Ryan Poles. I guess Ryan Poles' dad and Trapilo's dad played together at Boston College. And, Poles is alum from there. So it's cool how things like that work out. I like that kind of stuff. I don't know about you guys, but the older I get interested in things like that. I don't know if that's something you guys get interested in, but let me know in the thoughts below, man. I'm excited about some of these guys. I think our offensive line is going to look good, man. Looks good on paper. I like what they're saying. Everything. Pacheco, KJ. Let's see. Cliff says, what is Cliff saying? Cliff says, Manaji can pound the middle over and over, plus other things. Then Swift comes in for passing downs. Yeah. So listen, what's up, Vizzo Joe? How you doing, buddy? Man, long time no see, man. Thanks for being in here. Thanks for coming back, man. Love you, dude. So check this out, man. I like what from Windy City Gridiron, dude. So check this out, Jacob Infante. He gets on and he says right away, he goes, he's already canvassing and starting his campaign for Jeremiah Love next year in the draft. Like he's already thinking ahead of next year's draft and who we potentially the Bears might be looking at in the draft for next year. And I'm like, man, that's pretty cool because I like Jeremiah Love. I don't know about you guys, but I really like some Jeremiah Love. I think he's a solid player. What do you guys think about Jeremiah Love in the draft next year as a running back? I don't think what we have right now. Heck's going on with my hat, man? I'm a freaking mess. Jeremiah Love, I really like him. I think that'd be cool. Notre Dame, right? Yeah, that'd be cool to have him, man. He's an all-down back. He does everything right. He's solid, works hard. I think it's cool. Joan says, is it true Ozzie T didn't have any penalties in his college career, or at least, yeah, that is true. We brought that up earlier. I feel like you were here. I feel like you were here because like you always like, you always have some really good insight and you talk about some of the same things that we talk about, even when I can't remember you being in the building there, Illinois Jones. But yeah, we talked about that earlier. So very cool. Yeah, no penalties. Very, very sound guy. I like him a lot, man. I like him. Ozzy is Ben's Dan Skipper. Okay. All right. I like that. That's a good take. I like that for sure. Yeah, no penalties last season. That's solid, man. Oops. Kick the camera. Freaking kick the camera over. Jeez, oh Pete, man. Whenever I go, like when I go live and then I come back and I put everything back in the studio, back in the basement, and put it all back together, I always have a mess going on, trying to get everything back, getting the camera situated, everything. So, yep. All right. If the O-line coach develops Ozzy right, he can be a Joe Alt type of player. I love that. That is freaking awesome. KJ, come on back, buddy. Solid take, man. I would love for him. And you know, and I like what you said because he's 6'8". Yeah, man. Yeah, I like it. Just another running back, Deion Hankins, undrafted, runs over people. Yep. All right. We need people to run people over. It's a Bear way, man. Vizzo Joe says, "Hey Cliff, Ant Mass, bear down, Vizzo. Yo, Ant. How do you guys like the couple of animals Bear signed? One on D line, one on O line." It's Loveland and Add More Love. What do you mean, Ant Mass? Add more love. Sorry, I'm not picking up on that. You want Jeremiah Love next year? Is that what you're saying, Ant Mass? Yeah, we signed that kicker. Go back and watch the show from earlier. We talked about the kicker also. 92%, I believe. Real solid dude, man. Competition. I'm not sure if he's going to do anything. We signed a couple edges. I like that safety. Major's a stud safety, man. Really good guy. I like all the stats, man, for sure. Good looking guy. No, Illinois Jones, you're not annoying anybody, man. We appreciate you. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much. You're doing great, man. You always give a lot of good content, man. Keep it up, man. You're solid. Your memory. Oh, memory. Oh, no. I was just saying, like, if I feel like even if I can't remember you were there, you and I like hang out so much, you know, in between here and my guys at 4 Stars, and you know, we all follow each other and watch everybody's content and support. So I feel like sometimes you say things that, you know, we've already talked about or something. That's all. That's all I was saying. Yeah. Oh, you're good, man. Oh, never apologize for anything, guys. Even if we disagree, it don't mean nothing. You know, we're Cliff, we did get a running back UDFA. Yeah, we were just talking about him. Oh no, wait. No, we weren't. No, we didn't talk about who's the running back. Was that later on? The running back? Huh. Yeah, we got the long snapper from yeah, we talked about that earlier, Ant Mass. Go back and watch that show earlier, please. Today. Just the one before this one. Go check it out. We went over all of the UDFAs. I had Dustin on here from 4 Stars. That was a great show. Really good show. I like the fact that you got Tory Taylor's long snapper, 4 years, no penalties, nothing. It was pretty cool. Deion Hankins from Texas State running back. Okay. Deion Hankins. He was just signed. All right. Let's take a look at that guy really quick. Pull up some stats on him. Deion. Bobcats, huh? Doak Walker Award. $86 carries, 21 yards. Some say that if quarterback Gavin Hardison develops, it could open up more rushing lanes for Hankins. This dude looks like he's got muscle on muscle, man. Born El Paso, Texas, 6 foot tall. Trying to find his stats, guys. Yeah, I saw that too. UTEP, Texas. Pull up some of this stuff here. Sorry, guys. Just getting caught up. I didn't even know this was a thing. I like 2023 stats. 157 carries, 812 yards, 5 tutties. Got some receiving yards there too. Looks like when he gets a catch, he does something with it. He's averaging 2 years, 2022 and 2023, he averaged 10 yards a catch. No fumbles. 0 fumbles. They like the fact that he didn't fumble. 2022, pretty good yards too, guys. 7. You're averaging 4.4 yards a carry. Solid guy. Solid guy. I like it. Wonder what's his 40. Wonder how big he is, or how much he weighs. He looks jacked, man. He looks like he's in really good shape. Anybody got his 40 time out there? Uh, 228, 6 foot 228. Oh, he's a big guy. 6 foot 228. I like that. Man. 2-time all CUSA second team, all freshman team. He played 5 seasons at UTEP for his college career. He's, a lot of these guys got those 10,000 combined rushing yards in his high school career from 2016 to 2018 and collegiate career. Man, I'll tell you what. This guy's battle tested, dude. Hey, bring him in. Bring him in. Let him compete. Why not? You never know. Don't, with that type of big legs on him, Romy, it looks like a big one. I want to know what his 40 is. Does anyone know his 40? Thank you guys so much, dude. I want to tell you guys how much of a blessing it is to have you guys in the building. I really mean that. This is so cool that you guys were able to bring this to us, man. Love it. Thank you. Takes a village, guys. It's what it's all about. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. 453. 471 from ESPN. Big legs. Yeah, he's got to have big legs at 220. Look at his guns, though. Let me try to upload a picture of this guy on here real quick. Give me a second, you guys. Keep talking in the chat. 47140. I think some guys, could this be a fullback, guys? You guys think 458 draft scout, but 47 on ESPN? Okay. All right. So he's high 5s, low 7s. We'll just somewhere in there. All right. That's cool. Guys, keep talking to each other. I'm sorry. I don't have a co-host on right now. It's been a long weekend for everybody. Everybody's getting some rest, but me, I'm a diehard. I got to get on here and talk to you guys, man. This is my therapy. How do you pronounce that guy's name again? Dion what? How do you spell it so I can look this up? I want to get his picture for you guys. Let's see here. Dion Hankins. Got it. Deion Hankins. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to pull this up so everybody can get a picture of him. See what he looks like. Get a picture. Big boy. Damn, the one picture that's really nice. You guys know I don't like blurry pictures, right? I like to put on the clear pictures. J2K showed me how to do that. And now I've just been so hooked on that. Here's a pretty good picture. I'll bring this one up. Here's a UTEP picture. One second, guys. This is breaking news, so sorry about this. Definitely want you guys to be able to see some stuff on him, All right, here we go. Gonna bring it on, okay? Thanks, Cliff. Thank you, everybody. Let's talk about some other stuff while I'm uploading these pictures, man. Keep them going in the chat, man. I'll tell you what, I'll add a little bit. I'm really excited right now, guys, and here's why. I love how it's all hands on deck approach. I love how they're relentless. I love how they just keep on finding ways to make our roster better. It's not like they never stop. They keep going. They keep going and going and going and keep working. And to me, that's everything, right? So I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm pretty excited. Making room. Making room for more pictures, guys. Here we go. They're coming up right now. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Okay. There we go. Got the pictures up, guys. Videotape over tape measures. Oh, you're talking about watching video over the size, or just talking about his size? Well, I think both are important. I think both are important. And here's the thing. When I was Bill Polian was on the other day, and they're talking about measurables and grading that out, like your hands, your height, your weight, all that stuff. It all goes into, consideration. Those are measurables, qualitative and quantitative analysis. And yes, you do have an eye check, and I don't think you'd stop with one. It's important to have both for sure, especially when you're talking about scheme and what you want to do, zones, man, all that kind of stuff. The responsibility and what they need you to do. So, yeah, what's up, Muck? How you doing, man? Check this out. Okay, so here's the pictures of this guy. All right. Bring this one out first. All right, it's a little blurry, but there's immediate pictures of this guy. Picture of him doing a little juke there. Look at the size of his legs. You guys are right. Big guy. Big guy. Here's another one. Look at them guns. Legs and arms. Big guy. Look at this one. Like I said, a little blurry, but that guy, he takes care of his body, man. Big, healthy athlete, man. Strong. So, I think what someone said earlier, it might be our Montgomery, or was that the other guy we were talking about? But this guy might be another Montgomery. Never have enough guys, right? I like it. Muck says he wants Breece Hall. That'd be nice, but what do you think Breece Hall's what do they want for Breece? What do you think what it would cost to bring Breece in the building? I like Vizzo Joe. He just says, what's up, Vizzo? You can tell Ben has lots of influence in the draft. Polls seemed like he was scrambling when a player they wanted went. Yeah. Okay. I got you. Bowling ball guys drive defenses crazy. I like that. J.K. Dobbins would be a good free agent signing. Yeah, Dobbins is a little concerning because of his injuries and all that. He would be a good signing. Not sure where they're at with free agency. There's not a lot of money left. Still got to sign all these guys and, restructure and all that. They might just be rolling with what they got. But I hear you. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, bro. You're not wrong. I'm just saying be ready for whichever way they go right now. Muck, Jets are stupid, but are they that stupid? Illinois. I love saying Muck too, man. It's a solid name. Oh, I love the new coaches, a new lot of rooks to feed the fire. I agree, man. Muck says Cliff, Victoria, apparently Marshawn type. I like that. That's good. Probably a fourth or a fifth, maybe. So now we're talking about draft capital, and then how are you going to develop these guys if you bring a Breece in? But I really think you get it like a Jeremiah Love next year or something. I don't think Breece is like your franchise guy for the next decade or something like that. I think he's definitely a bridge, but I wouldn't be mad at Brees at all for sure. He definitely needs a fresh start. I'm not sure if it's going to be with us, but I like your opinion. Thanks for your opinion and your thought right there, man. Special shout out to Bridges Scoreboard, your Northwest Indiana Chicago sports headquarters. Talk to TC's World of Wonders, man. Go get your jerseys out. What jersey are you guys interested in getting? Is there going to be a lot of burdens flying off the racks? Is it going to be Loveland? Which jersey are you looking at first? Which one is the most exciting? What do you guys want to get out there? I'd give a third for Brees Hall, maybe a second. Jets would probably want a first. I don't know, man. I think that's awfully high. But your guess is as good as mine, Cliff. So not sure if I'd give that either. And can you find a guy in the draft that's better than Brees, that's younger and less miles, less baggage, stuff like that. Yeah, he's only 23. Yeah, I like that part. I don't know. They might not want to get rid of him either. It might be all just conjecture. He might stay. Got to see what everybody's doing over there with the Jets. They got a lot going on. I like him. Definitely. Good player. But, like we said, got a couple players of our own now. Might have our next Pacheco. You never know. Never know what any of these guys could be, man. You just never know till you give them a chance. A lot of guys in the building. Jeez. Shamar Turner. I'm excited. Put your shirt down, buddy. Newman. You guys are great, man. Love you guys. All right, I'm going to sign off. You guys got anything you want to add real quick before we roll out? Past the 1 hour mark. I think I was rolling on just to give a quick 20-minute update. Then I get in the chat, and that's what I love about us here at Chicago Sports Podcast. We turn it over to you guys because I feel like this show's created by a fan, two fans. You're not going to get this in the 3-letter network, the 4-letter networks of, ESPN, any of those guys. Even CHGO is getting pretty darn big. Sometimes it's just about the algorithm with chats and stuff like that. I like to, make sure your name is up there, your thoughts. And obviously, you guys save the day with some of these chats, thoughts and all this, and these good running backs that are coming out, and just whoever we got, a lot of moving pieces. You never know when the next Deion Hankins is going to come through. I like this guy, man. Solid. Big body guy. Looks like he's strong. Definitely get some carries out of him, huh? Have a good night, Amp. Appreciate you, man. Thanks everybody for coming out. Thank you. Illinois Jones, as always. Trump, all you guys, man. You guys been great. Cliff Victoria, Muck. All right, man. That's it, man. Like I said, one last time for the record, this ain't your granddad's or your dad's Bears, man. This rebuild started from the ground up. We rebuilt the whole foundation, put up the studs, getting the roof on. Hopefully there's no more foundation fractures. There's no roof leaks. It's all solid, ready to go, man. So looks good on paper. We'll see what happens. We'll keep you guys updated. If we see any more stuff, reach out on Facebook, XApp, Instagram. Reach out to me, Brandon Checks Hyatt. Also reach out to Chicago Sports Podcast. Give us any updates, and we'll do a show about it, man. Love you guys, man. Share this video with everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe. Come check us out. We're up 7 days a week. Got some great co-hosts. These guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Love you guys, man. Chi-Town up, bear down. And remember, keep on living like Steve Mongo McMichael did with everything you got. And keep fighting, guys. Keep fighting. Peace.